tira ahora. Si vuoi rolla tu,
No, es que no puedo, estoy que ir al corriente.
Ah, vale. Gracias, fes la tirada aquesta. Perquè fa 3 dies que el tens.
Pero no le he tocado más.
Vale, tú intenta grabar el máximo. Al baixo? Sí, com vulguis. Partiré els controls, no res. Però no he de tenir res. Què vaig gravar?
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome everybody to Formulation in Spain 2024. We're in the magnificent Circuito Catalunya Barcelona, where the acceleration event is about to start actually, which is minutes away from, well, basically from every car just like pressing the throttle and leaving it on track. It's very interesting this year because this year is very interesting because we have first a classic cup. See? This year is very interesting because we have the classic cup, and then we'll have the official Formulation in Spain event. The Classic Cup. What's the Classic Cup for the people watching at home? The Classic Cup is the first event of its kind where the organization has been able to ask the teams for some older cars, older generations, and to have them compete here in more like a playful style. And yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I'm seeing right now some cars just like lighting all the systems up. For the folks watching at home, this is the only nocturnal acceleration event in the whole Formulation calendar. And the car as well. They have some setups that you should be here seeing. It's like LED lights. Well, all the cars are just like flashy, and yeah, it's really amazing. I think on first position we have an electric car. They have a Stuttgart, which is basically like an all-time winner for each season. They did P1 in Formulation Netherlands, P2 in Formulation Germany, and P3 in Formulation Austria. So it's basically one of the best cars that they could be for each season. Very, very curious to see how this car will perform. Silence on track. So we see the driver prepare. And off it goes! What a machine! This car was just unbelievable. This car was amazing. Everybody is just as surprised as I am. People screaming, just like it blew my mind. This car is just amazing. This is what a true Formulation winner is, actually. This is pure performance at its best. They have a Stuttgart having completed a mind-blowing acceleration, if I might say so. Heading back to do the second run through the pit lane, back to the Parc Fermé for the acceleration event, as the next team prepares itself. Brilliant job from University Stuttgart. They have a bit. Brilliant job. It's amazing to see now that I'm seeing now the grandstands. They're pretty packed, being the time that is right now in Spain, where it's 2 to 10 in the night. And we've got many families, many students, all coming around to see this wonderful event. As we approach for the second run for the HBB Stuttgart, preparing to launch the car. You can cut the silence with a knife. everybody's just expecting a brilliant performance from these guys. We'll see about that. Just a few seconds. Look at the light setup for these guys. Isn't it just amazing? Every team with its own settings. Some different approach. And off it goes. What can I say? I don't know if that's a car or a plane. What a magnificent performance from these guys. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And everybody just cheering. If we have the next car approaching, well, if that isn't a combustion engine, I don't know what is. Next team just preparing to approach the acceleration start line. For anyone watching at home doesn't really quite understand how acceleration works, it's very simple. So you just have a straight line, has to be 75 meters long. You have a transponder in the start and a transponder in the finish. The objective is quite simple. Just do it in the less amount of time as possible. As we have now, University of Valencia, Technical University of Valencia, which pretty much are one of the kings of combustion, revving the engine like crazy, as they are given the go sign. Drivers in combustion cars have to be very careful not to stall the engines. It has to be a pretty light touch with the clutch. And for these guys, actually, for the University of Valencia, all the paddle shift as well, because they have a semi-automatic engine. So very technical mechanical engineering here for some students that must, I remind, have in between 20 to 24 years. And off we go! Drifting from the start line, basically from the start line up to 10 meters, well beyond the start line, and the acceleration. A very decent time for Technical University Valencia, which have pulled an impressive 3.5 seconds. Just saying hello to the media team here. Taking a couple pictures. Formation in Spain is all about that. It's all about having the best time possible while also, well, you know, just seeing amazing cars and built by some pretty amazing people. It really is. I just had Valencia just coming right off my back, and you can smell the combustion engine just as it goes. All the fumes and everything is not the same. It's not quite the same as an electric, even though the electric pulls just instantaneously, has instant torque, and it's really impressive to see. For the motorsport lovers, the combustion engine has something else. As we're approaching the second run for Valencia, and as it goes, it's drifting away. Amazing run again for Valencia, and this classic car will be pretty much disputed for between Valencia, Stuttgart, and maybe, just maybe, the Romanian team from Transylvania. We'll see what they have to offer. We have some nice surprises for you guys watching at home, because, and I don't want to give too much away, but one car from Romania has a very loud surprise for you guys. On it goes. Technical University of Valencia just stopped the engine as they have completed the first run of their acceleration in the Classic Cup. We must not forget, of course, that they will be competing with their own current car in the official Formula Student 24 acceleration. So now here, at least from here, I don't know if you can hear at home, but the next car just starting its combustion engine. It's car 111, University of Transylvania in Romania. This is one of the two cars that have brought to the competition. I must say, it must be the other that's carrying, that's the car that I was telling you about. There it goes. Very decent launch and very decent performance for a car with no aerodynamics, which, this was the general rule for the classic cars some years before. It's not recent in the Formula Student competition that the teams have started to implement complex aerodynamic systems, active aerodynamics. Of course, they are all the team members are students, and so as they learn and as technology progresses, they keep incorporating technology onto the cars, and it's very interesting to see some of these students progress into the automotive industry and then bringing all the knowledge that they have learned to the automotive industry and the motorsport industry, Formula E, Formula One. Yes, I have some of my ex-team members in Formula One teams, and it's a quite common sight to see for guys that actually love motorsport. As we approach the second run for the Transylvania Olibrato. He stalled a little bit. He just stalled a little bit. I don't know if that must set the transponder off, therefore damaging their acceleration run. We must wait and see for the result of the acceleration to actually confirm that. This is the tricky thing about the combustion engines. You have to time it perfectly, just not to stall the vehicle, so not to as to not set the transponder on, and then damage your whole acceleration run. So very tricky situation here for our colleagues from Romania. We have now finished the first leg of the Classic Cup. And yes, I think we're ready for a short intermission, and we'll be right back with you guys at home.
Algún bote perquè no se sent des de go beyond and challenge conventions with the belief that innovations exist to enrich people's lives. That's why we are excited about what's coming. With diverse models, powered by diverse powertrains, for diverse customer needs. Tailor-made for excitement and passion. Because when people come first, their dreams never come second. Opening a new world of possibility.
It's quite amazing. Oh my God! It's even faster than some of the cars that I've seen. Oh my God, this is quite an amazing run. And everybody just clapping and going crazy for them. I haven't seen that in all my years of Formulation experience. I have to say, German guys are just, German people are just a whole nother kind of engineering students. I would say that's pretty much our Easter egg for the night, except for probably another surprise from University of Transylvania. Yeah. I don't know if we will see them heading for a second run. That'd be quite amazing. Oh, actually, I would like to see if they have enough batteries to actually keep pushing. It's amazing, even though they do have the best electric cars in the business, at least in this competition so far. It's pretty amazing to see what they do with a mini car. It reminds me a little bit like a, you know, for all of those who have children or were, you know, young in my age, Hot Wheels. That's it reminds me just a little bit about that. And later on, so we have another surprise for you guys. Everybody just getting pumped up. Yeah, this I must say I've never seen. I just really hope, this guy doesn't get seriously hurt. Oh my God. It just adopted the Titanic pose, just like I'm the king of the world. Very nice. Very nice from University of Valladolid. This is the first year that they've actually done anything Formulation related. They presented this year their first car, and as far as I know, unlucky for them, they have not been able to compete. Because they didn't manage to pass all the scrutineering testing, all the scrutineering exams quite on time. They faced some mechanical issues, and tough on them. But nevertheless, this is Formula Shooting. And I must say as well that this is not the only team that unfortunately has not passed the technical verifications or the scrutineering. So many other teams, well, a handful of teams that unluckily won't be racing with us these next few days. Just a quick reminder, we're having acceleration today, and then we'll have autocross tomorrow, and on Wednesday we'll have the King event, endurance, 24k, divided in two stints to see whether the car can stand the test of time, or on the contrary, well, the mechanics get the best of it, or the heat, because as you might already know, for every endurance, well, it's not held at night, it's basically held in peak daylight, and the heat here in Spain, it's at this time of day in August, it's very severe, and some of the cars will just die literally from a badly dimensioned refrigeration system. So that's that's something that the teams have to bear in mind, actually. All right, so in a very short amount of time, we will be facing the official Formula Student Spain 2024 acceleration event. But for now, we will be heading into a short intermission. So we'll be right back with you, and hang tight, because if you blink, you will miss it.
Parece ser probable que te están subiendo.
And we are right back with the start of the acceleration for Formula Student Spain 2024. Déjame esas. No, las otras, la acreditación y las gafas, sí. La acreditación también. So, sorry for that, guys. We are heading for the second leg of the Classic Cup. We're prepared to see the HVB Stuttgart approaching the first run of the second leg for the Acceleration Classic Cup. That's just amazing to see. That's absolutely amazing to see. These guys are just like rocking it. This is what a winner does when it comes to Formula Student. Honestly, I just can't wait to see them on the autocross track tomorrow and to see the new car that they've built for this year. So amazing to see the media team, the staff and the volunteers just assist everyone with every need that they might have. For example, myself with some water. I have to say, every volunteer here at Formula Student Spain is completely doing this for the love of the sport, completely for free, and putting, well, good results and just assisting the teams with anything they might need. As we now approach car 111, University of Transylvania, approaching the start of the acceleration run. We'll see what they have to offer this time. Second leg. There we go. It's amazing to see how they shift, and the torque that they put. It's pretty amazing. As we now have eager to compete as well. For the fourth and last time, they have HVB Stuttgart. As the marshal puts it, rightly so, the start of the acceleration run. That's just amazing to see. This car is just glued to the asphalt. And it shows, to be honest. The grip on this thing is amazing. They don't slip, they don't drift, they just put in the time and go home, basically. What a time it has been. 2.9 seconds. Fourth and last run for car 111. University of Transylvania. Brazov. These guys have not missed a single event from the beginning of Formula Student Spain. Oh, we now have an unfortunate surprise for
Hello.
Technical University of Valencia, and might I present for the people watching at home and the people watching into the grandstand as well, Victor Calvo.
Hello, how is it going?
It's going pretty good actually. I'm just enjoying.
Oh my god, Valencia is looking fast.
Yeah, it really is looking fast. Do you have the timekeeping?
We should have a look at, let's see,
Right.
what was the last time.
Because as far as I saw, it wasn't quite working for me. But maybe you, being the organizer that you are, have the magic key, the magic button to actually make it work.
Let's try. I think that it will work. But if I can say, what a spectacle having all the people here at night,
Yeah.
the lights, the sound, the vibes from the people.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
just looks amazing tonight.
I don't know whether the camera could do like a little panorama of the grandstand, because it's actually pretty packed.
Yeah, and I think it's getting even crowded. Every moment I look to it,
Yeah.
and people are really excited to see all the cars. But yeah, what about the Classic Cup? Yeah, this year, what a surprise seeing those cars from previous years.
It's for me, it's such an amazing surprise, because it's not just that we have like these classics, which is also like really enjoyable to see. No, we're having really good cars competing. The Technical University of Valencia with this car. Oh my god!
Wow.
Combustion engines are something else.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, this car actually really performed really good in its own competition the year that they were running. And the HBB Stuttgart, well, you've seen it in the rear wing, P1, P2, P3 in the main Formula Student competitions around Europe. So
No, they are really strong cars, and you cannot imagine one thing from the Classic Cup. The interest we had when we opened the registration, it was thousands of teams. It was impressive, really. And well, we hope that next year we can have even more cars here, because we want to grow with the Classic Cup.
Of course, yes.
Because having such nice cars and the alumni coming here, because for us it's really important to continue improving, and that these alumni. Oh, that car looks fast as well.
That car looks really fast. University of Applied Sciences Landscoot.
Wow.
That is some fast-looking car. And
Wow, impressive.
yeah, as I might say, actually, we've started with the official acceleration event. This
Yeah.
was the first car presenting
And now we
itself to
have
the acceleration.
car
Number
88,
yes, exactly.
Uni Bologna.
Unibo, another well-known team for us here in Spain. They don't miss the date, these guys.
No, and it's really good to have such a range of countries here.
Yes.
Italy, Spain, Portugal, France. You have one team from the UK as well. We have several teams from Germany.
And what about that one special team?
Yeah.
You tell me about it, because you're the organizer. I'll give you all the pleasure to say it.
Now, one team from Indonesia, and it's such a pleasure to have a team from Asia here.
Yes.
I know that it must have been taken a lot of planning to come here, but it's so good that they have finally come.
Yes, very impressive. Run by Unibo, by the way. But yes, of course, I mean, I was just talking to these guys earlier on, and in the presentation as well. I wasn't actually giving any credit, like, I couldn't actually, like, believe what I was seeing, because no, this must be Monaco flag. This must be, no, it's not Monaco, it must be Poland.
Which country can be, right?
It must be Poland. No, it was Indonesia. And the guys, like 22-hour flight just to come here, present the car. And, well, I don't know if we will be lucky enough to see them, because they have been facing minor issues, but issues nonetheless. And so I don't know if we will be, they'll be ready to make a run.
Still there is time.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
see that drive from car number 97. Wow,
Yeah, University Landshut.
really nice, really
Yeah,
nice.
very impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah. So as I was saying previously from the Classic Cup, for us it's really important that this event grows, because having the people from previous years, I think that we can grow also in the FSS spirit that we want to transmit. This is not just the competing, but having the values from the engineering, the team building, right, and growing all together in a competition. Wow, another good ride from car number 88.
Yes. These cars have now missing the second leg, which will be happening anytime soon. But for now, yes. Well, Sharon is carrying, and University of the Basque Country. So car number 48.
48, yeah.
Formula Student Vizcaya.
I think they passed scrutineering. Oh, the crowd is getting very excited
Yeah,
for.
just on the nick of time. They just passed it on the nick of time.
Oh, that was fast.
This is impressive. This is impressive. Quite a powerful machine, these guys.
Yeah, no, very sweet traction
Yeah.
at the start of the acceleration.
But you know,
Let's see.
they actually told me when they were doing like the inaugural drive,
Yep.
they did it in Bilbao, of course, because as their university is from Bilbao, and they did it on the streets. So they got the town hall to actually lock the streets down,
Wow.
and they got an agreement with Atlético de Bilbao
Oh my God.
to start the run in San Mamés.
Wow.
I mean, the importance that Formula Student is slowly but steadily just like building. It's for me, it's something that's quite emotional.
No, that's really good, and it's getting more powerful Formula Student. I mean, you
Yes.
can hear that here in Spain, for instance. Every time we have more and more teams, more universities coming to the competitions. Very strong teams, for instance.
Up.
Let's see that drive. Well, car number 24.
Yeah, Leibniz, Universität Hannover. They looked strong, at least off track. We'll see how they perform in the next 3 acceleration runs and the autocross, because it is quite the difference.
Yep. Yeah.
Just so that the car, just that a car actually accelerates fast, it doesn't really solve anything for you in this competition. Besides that acceleration, it's the less important dynamic event in terms of points.
Yeah, again with the skid pad, it's 75 points
Yes.
that the teams have to fight for.
Yeah.
And well, it's quite impressive to always see the electric cars, because they are always a bit faster than the combustion.
Exactly.
But the noise of the combustion.
Oh.
Well, let's see. Unimet from France.
Seemed like almost like they gripped the engine, but it's not combustion. It's not combustion. Maybe the driver should be a little bit more careful with the throttle next time.
We'll see. Maybe it was something related to the mapping.
Yep.
Let's see if we can get the tool back with the timing. It seems like a lot of people are using it.
Maybe the server has collapsed.
We'll try to get it back online soon so that we can check all the times. For now, we can. Yeah, there seems to be a pause on track. Let's see if
Yes.
the car 57 returns.
Yeah, it will return.
But yeah, as we were saying, for instance, a lot of new universities from Spain
Yep.
taking part.
Yep.
Dynamics Manresa, for instance, they won a competition recently. Very impressive
Yeah.
for that team. Not one of the traditional ones in Spain.
No, exactly.
They have done a really good job.
Yeah, in fact, it's quite a new team. I mean, it's not really. They don't have like 1 year, 2 years experience, but they don't have like the Barcelona guys that have 16 years experience.
Exactly.
So it's very impressive to see a team just surprising and just like peaking right in an environment where well, as in general motorsport, like more on it talks.
Exactly.
So.
exactly.
Okay, now we're talking. Yes.
Yeah, that was fast.
This is better from Hannover.
And the crowd says, yeah, loud.
Yeah.
What a nice drive for the car.
As we now have again, E57, University of Metz. So as I was saying before, actually, with skid pad and acceleration, you don't have the competition won
At all.
at all. And it's very interesting to see how a car might underperform, so to speak, quote unquote underperform in acceleration, but then in autocross, as you're already on the move, if you're a good driver, you can salvage that completely.
Yeah, definitely. And also an important point about acceleration that affects a lot the electric teams is the limiting power. They need to be really spot on in the control so that they don't reach the maximum power of 80 kilowatts. Because if not, it's a DQ for that run. Exactly. So the team really has to do a really good job, the driver as well. Yeah, not always easy to get that time there inside the rules.
For sure. And it's all, in the end, it comes, like with electric cars at least, it comes to programming, right? And well, more and more often we're seeing really wonder kids of programming just getting into these teams, and not only in electric but also in driverless, because programming and controlling the vehicle is key in those teams. You do have as well programming in combustion engines.
Let's see that run from car number 369, US Lyon.
Very proud Frenchman we have in Lyon.
Yeah. And now, we were talking just some minutes ago.
There you go. You've got team members, but you've got family members.
What exciting.
Like a whole section of the grandstand is just dedicated to Universitat Politécnica de Catalunya Manresa, and it's crazy.
And look at those lights.
Yeah,
they look amazing.
The setup is amazing. I love it. I just love it.
Look, we have the red lights.
As maybe, well, decent run for them.
Decent run. Let's see.
Maybe the driver just was, getting in touch with the car. Just, there must be some decent hours of testing with this car already. But getting to know the car and everything. It's just the clutch is, it's fragile. It requires a bit of touch.
Yeah, for the combustion cars, it's always tricky, that event, finding the right balance on the first part of the acceleration.
Yeah.
So let's see. They have still 3 runs to go, and maybe they surprise us with a good time. So we will see.
Well, I have to say, back in your time, did you win anything?
Yeah, we won. we managed to win a competition in Czech Republic, 2015, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And it was really exciting winning a competition. We didn't have, any expectancies to do that, but the team worked really hard. I was a team member of ETSE Motorsport, now called BCN Motorsport.
Yes.
And it was what a feeling, and with the team, it was really impressive.
As we have Manresa again with the second run of this first leg of acceleration. I just love the light setup. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And every year they do a brilliant job with the lights. Now you have it. Yeah. That's it. That is something else. It's definitely that with the first run, the driver tries to get in touch with the car and just not mess it up. Just punch a time.
Yeah.
And then better registers will come and everything. So yes, as we were talking before, for the people that are home, of course, you might not know us. Victor and I come way back. We were team members and, long-time friends as well. Especially thanks to Formula Student.
Exactly.
We met in our ex-Formula Student team at ETSE Motorsport, which is now BCN E-Motorsport, which is car 454. If I'm not mistaken, they will be running here anytime soon.
I'm sure that they are in the queue for sure.
Yeah, well, they were facing some...
Yeah, they had some issues, now I heard.
Yes, because before this retransmission, we held here the driverless acceleration as well.
Okay.
Which BCN E-Motorsport is a team that is competing in both events, driverless and acceleration. And so they had some problems with the LiDAR, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, there were some misreads there, and basically they had to redo the pretty much the whole of the acceleration track because all the cones were just flying away. That resulted in in a couple tensing wires just popping off and not subjecting the front wing. And so that means that they have to pass again mechanical inspection, yes, mechanical scrutineering, and just get verified all over again, as we have now. Scuderia Mensa, car number 65.
A really good drive.
Yeah,
really good drive. Very fast.
Yes.
Very neat.
Yep. I remember these guys were already when we were in Formula Student. They have been in Formula Student from the beginning, and it seems like it's just now that they are starting to put up like impressive performances. It's, how can I put this? It's very palpable, the differences between good teams and average teams, right?
Yeah.
Because of, well, the importance of the sponsors that they can attract, which is also in turn the amount of money that they can gather, right? And of course that impacts on the technology of the car and the performance.
Yeah, at the end there are multiple factors, not only sponsors, but also your team, how you structure it, how you do the transfer of knowledge, because we don't need to forget that these people are studying while they are building this car, and they are competing during the summer. So it must be, well, we remember it from when we were team members. It's really tricky to be able to manage it. And transfer of knowledge is really important, because the majority of teams every 2-3 years they lose a lot of their members, and to be able to be a top team you need to do this really well. You need to have a really long-term plan to continue improving. If not, we have seen it with really good teams that they have won competitions and now they are not performing that well.
Exactly.
Another really good drive from car number 65.
Very impressive from the guys from Rhein-Main. And it's just as you were saying, actually, because in a span of 2 or 3 years, you will have a completely new team structure with freshly new team members. And that is something that you have to take in account and to control really well, because you cannot keep expecting to progress and making cars better and better if you don't build on that base.
Definitely, it's part of the process, and actually the team leaders and the faculty advisors, they have the key, and they need to think it on their planning and on their strategies, because if not, the quality of some teams means that you will be, in the,
for sure,
and you will not be on the top. And well, in Germany, where you had a lot of really good teams, the competition there is, well, just
very tough.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that there are teams in Portugal, in Spain, in the UK starting to perform really well. And
Technical Lisboa.
Yeah, they've been impressing the last 2 years. Well,
this is amazing. We were talking about the classic before, and now Technical University of Valencia just putting an amazing run, and it's just the first one. So
yeah, we'll see what they can do.
Yeah.
Let's see if we have times for again.
So I was saying, it's well, we were saying you actually know the experience of this transfer, this knowledge transfer, and the structuring of the team firsthand, because you have also been a team leader for the Barcelona team. So would you mind elaborating a little bit about that? Because it must be, it's not the same being a team member. Well, you have your timelines, you have your deadlines, you have to present with a design and everything, but it's not the same just focusing on your little piece of design than, not just managing the team, but just bringing all the cars together, right?
No, it's definitely a really good experience for students, because being in a Formula Student team, you already get the experience of being able to design, manufacture, test it, compete. But when you're a team leader, you need to think in a lot of things. You need to take consideration on the budget, the organization, the structure. There are always, when you are managing people, there are issues, there are problems that need to solve, conflicts. Communication is key, and all of these you need to consider when you are a team leader. Obviously, in my team, we had a different structure. Well, we had 2 team leaders. That helped a lot, because we managed, I think, the different departments and their strategies really well.
Yep.
But it's an experience that I remember, with a happy smile because, it was a great time. We competed really well, and I learned a lot from that experience. And the good thing about Formula Student is that everything you learn from there, then you apply it in real life.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
Because
That's what I was going to say. Because you approach, like leading a team, it's a very managerial position. And once you go into the, at least I haven't lived the team leader's point of view, but now that I am in the, living the adult life, right? Just get a job and, I can see how, how managing a team, because now being a project manager, you have to, set up a team and just like get them working with one another and just like kind of give them, grease into the machine and just like keep them flowing. It must be the same as being team leader in a Formula One team, but with children.
Well, I wouldn't say children, no, but
20
yes.
20 to 22 years.
Yeah, exactly.
We must not forget that. These guys are just students, right?
Yeah, it's a balance, because they are young engineers, but also people that take part in Formula Student teams. They are so motivated.
Yes.
That, to be honest, at the end of the day, it's somehow easy because you don't need to be them pushing. They people work really hard because everybody's working towards a goal. That it's seeing the car competing, being able to do good times, and hopefully win a prize or even a competition. So in that sense, things are really easy. I think you always have some conflicts to resolve, and you need to define your strategy and your objectives very, very clearly. Sometimes the mistakes comes of wanting to do too much.
Yes.
Because you only have a year, and you need to do a lot of things in a year.
Not even a year, actually. You have like a span of 10 to 9 months.
Exactly.
9 to 10. So yeah, it's really like from an organization standpoint, you have to be spot on.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you will not make it.
Yeah. But well, it's impressive because with the age that these engineers have and the level of quality that they have the cars and they perform really, really well.
Yes.
And also don't forget that apart from the dynamic events that, for instance, we are seeing today, the acceleration, they need to prepare static events. Well, the first one from 314, University of Vigo.
Yeah. The guys from the north.
Yeah, from Galicia. Really nice area from Spain.
It's almost beyond the wall for these guys. They're so far up north. And then we have like as well this year joining us for the first time University of Oviedo as well.
Yeah.
Which they're basically neighbors, like from Galicia and Asturias. So yes.
No, it's really nice, the north of Spain. Yeah, we are starting, as I said before, we're starting to have small universities competing, and
we're seeing like this year more than ever. We've seen University of Vigo, Universidad de Comillas, Valladolid, 4 universities of Madrid, 4 as well universities from Barcelona, and then 2 more from Mataró and Manresa. So basically, like pretty much every university that can muster a Formula One team is on the competition. So that makes it, apart from more colorful, right? More interesting. The more competition, the better.
Definitely, and I would say that one thing that we have here in Spain is that we have a passion for motorsport. And that really, I think that is what it's pushing those young engineers to dedicating so many hours, sometimes a lot of weekends, time with family, friends, and it's such a nice objective to be here competing with your car. You're actually in the official track from the F1.
Of course, yes.
I mean, that's really impressive, and
where you can actually go and touch where the Formula One cars actually drifted on the start.
Yeah, some weeks ago.
It's like a couple millimeters of actually burnt rubber in the starting grid. Did you actually experience as well as I did some some skepticism from your family when you were at 1 a.m.
Tell me more about it.
Yeah, telling them, I'm in the university. I'm at my university building a car. Yeah, my mum would say, sure.
Our first run from car number 492, Universidad of Sevilla.
Exactly, Arus. These guys as well, like very impressive from them. They passed scrutineering as well. Yesterday, I think they were the last car to actually pass scrutineering. On the nick of time, they managed it and they were ecstatic. They were absolutely ecstatic.
No, it's always the people from the south have a lot of passion, and you hear it when the car runs and when they pass scrutineering.
Yeah.
They were so happy.
The so well-known Salero.
Yeah,
The southern Salero.
definitely.
And that's they bring the joy to this competition as well, with their flags, their chants. Like they are practically like the like in football, what you call the public, the 12 men.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these guys are the 12 men for the Formula Shooting competition.
I'm sure that the drivers are really happy to have the support from the stand, so that really helps.
They feed off the the public's energy, and I'm pretty sure. And of course, when things are good, then you must feel ecstatic. But at the same time, having your family here and being in the unlucky position that your car might fail at some point, it must be gutting.
Yeah, I remember when actually I did the acceleration here at Barcelona with my old team.
Oh yes, you were a pilot as well. Yes,
I was so nervous.
We'll get to
like
that.
everybody watching, and oh my God, you need to do a good time. You cannot fail. So the driver really feel the pressure.
How did it go for you?
It was decent. I mean, we did the record for that season for our team, so it was really good. Still a bit far away from the top performers, but
something
it was
to be proud
decent.
about anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the experience of being, in the main straight with all the people around,
Yeah.
it felt so special.
Yeah.
It's a shame that at that time the acceleration was still during daylight,
Yep.
so it was not at night. I think that's one of the best things that we've done in the past years here at FSS.
Yep.
The acceleration at night is really, really something unique.
Yep. I must say, I also wanted to be a driver. It's something that I've always had in mind, and it's like it must be so cool to actually sit on one of these cars and just like push it. But it was just two factors. Well, I was not fast enough. First that, and second, I was way too afraid of a car that I actually built with my friends.
Yeah.
Like 400 volts just sitting in my butt. It's not something I could easily tolerate.
No, I think it was a good experience being a driver. Obviously, I wasn't the fastest for the team. We had really good drivers that season.
Yes, you had like not professional because that's forbidden, but people that for an amateur level they were insanely good. Like they did karts when they were younger, and well, you could actually see it. Like how these people control the car, right? Our old teammate Javi.
Yeah,
for
Javi was
instance.
impressive.
Yeah.
You told him you need to have this space, you need to keep that temperature on the battery, you need to do that and that, and he was like a machine.
And he was just,
the majority of the drivers are like this. They are really, really good.
Yeah.
And it's not just driving. You need to be careful about all the data that
Exactly.
the car is giving you on the dashboard. You need to really, obviously, autocross, acceleration. Maybe you don't need to be so
careful, right?
so careful, but wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, that
was quite dangerous.
yeah, a little bit. That was a little bit on the line. I'm not sure if he will get a bit of a warning. But well, he was slow at the end of the straight.
Maybe he should anyways. But lucky for him, no cones were just
The lights were really good. Well,
everything, the light setup was actually really good. Now we have the car from Transylvania, car 111, not the classic one, the official one for this year. Let's see how they perform. So nice.
very fast.
Very fast.
Wow, the stand uploads.
Yep.
What a good run for the car.
They have it in such a good esteem, these guys, because they have never missed any Formula Student
yeah.
Spain here. And coming from Romania and coming, you know, they don't fly here. They just like come with, you know, their vans and the cars, and it's just like, it's quite the journey.
No, the organization is really happy to have teams from all around the world, but this team from Romania has always been here.
Yeah, with its undercover boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Mikhail,
And
the
let's
team advisor.
let's see if at the end of the acceleration we have a surprise and we have the classic car. That would be, we have a car from 2009 that couldn't start today, but it would be quite impressive to see it here tonight.
It would be quite impressive. I've told the audience later, I didn't know about that. I've told the audience before we would have a very loud surprise for them.
Oh my God, I spoiled the surprise.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's not running anyways. This car couldn't manage to pass the noise test.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, this guy's very impressive performance from University of Lisboa. As we now have the second run of the first leg of acceleration from Transylvania.
Let's see the second run for the first driver. Well, Albert, has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me here some minutes.
It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
No, it really is good. It always is good talking to you. And of course, in this instance, just being the organizer of Formula Student Spain, also being a driver, also being a team leader, the amazing knowledge that you have brought us in this acceleration event. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Always good to have you.
Thank you so much, and thank you to all the teams and all the volunteers, and well, all the visitors we have here tonight and all the people watching at home. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Victor. And so now we have cars preparing to do. I think it's the Italian team from University of Rome. Just setting the car up. Yep. So now experiencing a bit of a break in the competition as cars, yeah, just moving around the park if I may. Just reshuffling the order. We now have car E52, I think, ready to do the second leg of the acceleration run. University of Applied Sciences Kempton, Infinity Racing. Another veteran team approaching to the acceleration run. Oh, very impressive from these guys as well. Yep, very impressive. As it seems now, maybe we'll get to see University of Applied Sciences Kempten first. No, we'll see Uni Tor Vergata from Rome. Car number 227. Revving it up, and off we go with car 227. Very decent run from them, and it's just the first one. They have 3 more tries, and it's already a very decent run. Now we have E52 on track. Infinity Racing for the second time now. You must love the light setup on this car. It really brings up all the curves and edges. Amazing run from them this time. E52 just like leaving it all on the track. It's very, very decent run from them. As we now have the second run from Uniroma Tor Vergata. Revving it up. Clutch off, and off we go for Uni Tor Vergata with a very decent time as well. Very good performance from them in these 2 first runs of the acceleration. We're now having E14 on track. University of Navarra, Degnum Racing. These guys with a lighting that just kind of brings the golden color up. We're prepared to see what they have to offer. Well, they having a little problem there with the controlling of the cars, but finishing the acceleration nevertheless. Very, very good job from them. We have to remember it's not easy. Not easy to, well, it's not easy just being here. And with a car that has passed mechanical inspection, electrical inspection, tilt, brake, and rain test. It's quite something. So we now have Universidad Carlos III de Madrid, car number 373, combustion engine, with a very specific set of lights. This purple color here. We'll see what they have to offer us. See them put a good show, hopefully. They're just negotiating with the track marshal when we'll be able to start. I can feel the nerves as a driver, just like even from here. Just I believe when you're a driver, you don't want to be spending too much time in the start line. You have to, you want to get it done as quickly as possible. At least that's how I would feel. driver of Universidad Carlos III de Madrid, patient waiting for the marshal to give him green light. We're now ready to see car 373 with some problems putting the gear in, but finishing the run nonetheless. And they will have now 3 more tries to complete a better time for their acceleration event. We're now having a very interesting car here approaching the acceleration run. Car number 477. They have a Stuttgart, not the classic, but the official one for the season. And must I say, I don't know which one is more impressive from these guys. This might be the best acceleration run we've seen so far in terms of time. I must apologize to the audience for not giving any time, but we're experiencing some issues for the timekeeping and the server for the timekeeping. So, yeah. Sorry about that. We now have, again, Universidad Carlos III de Madrid getting ready. Yeah, getting ready to start. On the acceleration once more. It seems as if he's being towed away. Yep. Just as I suspected, the first one was just getting in touch with the car. The second one was a huge improvement from these guys. So, yep, kudos to them. We now have again, hopefully, another impressive run for team 477. They have a Stuttgart. We'll see what they have in store for us. Isn't that car just beautiful? All the carbon fiber, the lights. Very impressive. Very, very impressive from them. Absolutely punching the throttle. We now have a very, very, very special team facing the acceleration car, 333 Universidad de Valladolid. These guys are facing the first acceleration run ever in their team's history. This is the first time they are competing in any Formula Shooting event. This is the first car they have ever built. And just to have a car on the first year that is able to compete, it's an amazing accomplishment. We can only hope, we can only expect the best from these guys. So the pilot just saying hi to everybody. Oh, well, he stole the car, but you know, these things kind of happen. We'll see if they're able to start again. There you go. There you go. With a little drifting side to side from Universidad of Valladolid. Very impressive run from them. We have to say, we must say that with a first year car, the performance that they have put here in their first run ever is just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. If they keep this pace in a few years, they might be on top. And the driver from University of Bologna just asking for the crowd support. We'll see what they have to show. Ooh. Impressive run from them. Impressive run. It seems as if the electric cars are slower than the combustion, but it's just the noise that we're hearing. Because in the end, well, acceleration-wise, they do brilliant times. This is going to be quite a slow run for Valladolid because, well, maybe you did notice, the people watching at home, they were trying to start the first gear. They just briefly connected the transponder. And so, yeah, maybe 6-7 second run, as we now have Cambridge University. Second year car. Maybe they will surprise us with a very good run. We'll see, we'll have to wait a bit because there's a car that stopped at the end of the acceleration run. We don't want any accidents whatsoever. As we now prepare for the first run of Cambridge University. First run for University of Cambridge completed, and all the people just applauding on the grandstand. It's having the best time, really. The vibes are pretty amazing. Università Bologna. Buon lavoro. These guys, they just did it. Pretty impressive from them. We now have Leibniz, Universität Hannover. This guy is featuring a four-wheel drive setup with one electric motor per wheel, which is quite impressive. And therefore having more power to weight ratio, more acceleration, and the well-known now torque vectoring, which can, it can make a car do the unthinkable. as these guys just finished an outstanding acceleration run. Very good for them. Well done, guys. Gut gemacht. And I have car E57, University of Metz in France. And the guys in the grandstand just cheering the team Uni Metz, Uni Metz. Look at the drift. It's pretty amazing from them. Yes, sir. As we now have car number 24, University of Hanover. Again, heading for the final acceleration run. Concentration on the driver must be spot on. You don't want to mess up your last acceleration run. Tense moment here. The Circuit de Catalunya. As car number 24 prepares to do the acceleration run. Last one for Hanover. And off it goes. Messed it up a bit on the start, but I don't think it's really going to matter. It's an outstanding time for them. We now have here prepared to do the second leg of the acceleration, University of Applied Sciences, Landshut. These guys have done it like really good on the first leg of the acceleration, and as we see the third run, really good. No drift whatsoever. And that must assure a very good time for them. I'm sure of that. Now car E57 again. University of Metz. Allez les gars. Preparation is key, it's concentrated. Silence, absolute silence in the grandstand. A grandstand that's absolutely packed. Friends, family, visitors. Year after year, we're seeing more and more people just coming to witness this event, which is pretty amazing actually, and it makes me really proud to see more and more people coming and giving this event the hype and the importance that it deserves. As we now have University of Metz, the last round for them. Very decent. Yes. Now car 97. Last run for University of Applied Sciences, Landshut, Germany. Last chance for them to better any of the previous times that they have done on the acceleration. Concentration on point. And quite the last run, if I might say so myself. This is very impressive from them. Very good performance tonight, and I think they can return to the pits very proud of what they've achieved. When I have car 378 Estaca, University of Paris, I think, or at least that's what they were saying about in the opening ceremony. Ici c'est Paris. And very good performance from them. I was saying ici c'est Paris, but this is Barcelona. You will have to do it quite a bit better if you want to win the acceleration event tonight. We're now having University of Lyon, also in France, of course, prepared this third run of the acceleration. Very nice job for them. Yep, very good. Very nice performance. Although they have one last chance to outperform whatever they have done today before they go to sleep or prepare for the autocross tomorrow. You can now hear Estaca from Paris lining up for the second time this evening. Let's see what can they try to do. Driver is playing with the clutch, revving the engine. Seemed, just for a moment, it seemed they were about to stall the car, but talented drivers as they are, they managed to finish the acceleration run and so prepare for the second leg of the acceleration. As now we have one of the best combustion teams there is in the Formula Student competition, Technical University of Valencia. These guys are just amazing. Combustion-wise, these guys, they have what they have it all really. They have it all. They drift, they have speed, and it's so enjoyable to see them really punching a time on the autocross and the endurance. We're having some fresh teams lining up here in the acceleration event. As we now have Universidad de Sevilla, Arus team, Arus Racing. Just next on track will be Universidad de Manresa as well. Really eager to see them again performing on the acceleration. Let's go, Arus. Very nice effort from them. And you can see the grandstand just going mental for these guys. Having some dispute here with team member of Universidad de Valencia and the organization team. As we now have Silvio Valencia ready to do the final run of the acceleration, and that's so enjoyable to see. If you like the engine sound, combustion, this is just so enjoyable. Uni Sevilla performing what is going to be the last run for today. Really decent, really decent. They have to be proud, really, really proud. And well, they are. Look at the noise. Combining as well the celebration from Sevilla and the cheering for Manresa. Hopefully they will knock it out of the park with this one. Bit of drifting, but with a very, very respectable top speed at the end of the acceleration run. That must have been a very decent time. Again, very sorry for not having a timekeeping available for you guys. It's just, you know, streaming problems that we're facing. So yes, sorry about that. We now have car 111, University of Transylvania. Beneath the legend, trying to, and pretty much achieving an outstanding acceleration run. This seems like the fastest we've seen here on combustion engines this night so far. I wouldn't be surprised if they win acceleration tonight. We have Reza approaching to the acceleration line as well. Hopefully outperforming what they've done on their last run. Don't think they quite perform as well as University of Transylvania, but we don't have to forget that this is not all about Formula Ship. It's not all about acceleration. It's about autocross and most importantly endurance. We now have Transylvania heading for their last run for today. They should feel really, really proud of what they've achieved today. So. And you can see the tires screeching. Amazing top speed for these guys as well. Drifting, but just it seems like they really have to this ability to control the pace and control what the car is doing at any moment. We now have Manresa on the back of the eye. I can see Manresa heading home for the day. They've done an outstanding performance. Let's see what they have to do for the autocross tomorrow. Pretty sure that will be impressive. So we now have for the first time on track car number 416, Hoch Göttingen. Göttingen, very beautiful town in Germany. See what they have to offer us. It's always a surprise where they head for the first acceleration run. Not really the best initial speed, but decent top speed at the end of the acceleration run nonetheless. Very well done. Very well done from the guys at Göttingen. We now have another myth from the competition. University of the Basque Country in Bilbao. Car number 48 heading for the second leg of the acceleration, sorry. As they are having problems with the tractive system, as you guys from home could see, the DSAL went from red blinking to green. They have to retire the car they have to retire the car. This time, maybe they will be lucky enough to, they will be lucky enough to enter the car again for the second leg of the acceleration run. But for now, they have to retire the car and see what happened there. We will now be having, again, for the second run of the night, car number 416, Hock Göttingen. It's very enjoyable to see it with all the lighting that they've put on the underfloor and the rear wing. Well, they still managed to finish with an acceleration time. It will for sure not be the best, but what matters here is to get some points anyways. Every point matters, and I'm pretty sure these guys will be proud of what they've done nonetheless. We now have Cambridge University for the second leg of the acceleration run. It seems as though they have been having some troubles on the first run, because this one was pretty much better, really. We now have Cádiz Formula Team, University of Cádiz, the southernmost part of Spain. You can really hear the engine roar on this one. Oh my god, the drift in this was insane. Really insane, and you can hear the exhaust banging. Really enjoyable to see these guys performing as they've done. We now have Universidad de Navarra on track, prepared for the second leg of the acceleration run. Very nice car, to be honest. But performance-wise, they have been having some issues, really. We'll see how they do in this second leg. Yeah. Yep, some trouble there. But what's important is that they finished. You can see, like, even for the untrained eye, one can see that these guys are having some problems with the controlling of the motors or the traction system, because, well, you can really spot the difference between a car that doesn't have the slightest problem at all and Universidad de Navarra. I really hope they can sort it before tomorrow on the autocross, if they really want to get the maximum points possible. We now have Cádiz Formula Team. The way that this guy has, I mean, this is pretty amazing. This is absolutely mind-blowing. You could see the flashing of the of the tubes there, as he was just switching gears, the banging and the flashing, just little like controlled explosions that just like give me the goosebumps. Universidad Carlos III de Madrid, car number 373, performing a decent time on the third acceleration run. Very well done. Buen trabajo, chicos. University of Roma prepared. Very impressive from this. Very impressive. Absolutely good job for these guys. And I have again for the last time this nice Universidad Carlos III de Madrid heading to the acceleration run. Appears to be some kind of concern to the marshal and the officials. So yeah, the car stalled. So lucky for them, there seems to be some kind of preoccupation with these guys. Coming a third official. Take a look at it. Seems almost as if they are checking a sticker or something of some kind. Very curious to see. Definitely managed to get that sorted. What a run for Universidad Carlos III de Madrid. Very impressive. For the last time today, car 227, Uniroma Tor Vergata. Very nice design of the car with the tricolore just across the car. Very nice. Very impressive for these guys. And you could basically see the driver just like quickly, well, just like softly, very softly, but quickly releasing the clutch so that the launching would be as smooth as possible. Very good job to them. We have still some very important teams missing, at least from the official scrutineering list. But it seems as if most of the cars that will be competing tonight are almost done. We now have University of Kempten having some issues there with the third run. We had everybody just gasping in the grandstand. A grandstand that, as we're approaching midnight, is slowly emptying. Of course, most of the Catalan teams, so local teams, have already done their part, and all the families are just going to get a very, very deserved time for sleep. So we now have Universidad de Vigo from Galicia. How the engine purrs on this thing, that's amazing. As they launch, they face, they face this problem with the transponder. As you launch in the car, you set the transponder on, and then your whole run for the acceleration is, well, it's not really as best as you could hope for, Adding, I think, a good second for this acceleration run. So, yep, let's see if they can manage to do it a bit better this time. Last run for E52, University of Applied Sciences, Kempton. They seem two different cars altogether. This is an outstanding fourth run for University of Kempton, Infinity Racing. Now, University of Vigo. Oh, sorry for that. I forgot I was on camera, sorry. It's almost midnight, ladies and gentlemen. Very impressive from University of Vigo. We might be having a surprise after all. There is a team from Transylvania who will be approaching the acceleration run at last. Classic car, which, yeah, you might want to cover your ears for that, or at least lower your volumes at home, because it's going to get very, very, very noisy. But without first welcoming another team on track. Okay, teams. We might be lucky enough to get a couple more cars here tonight. This is, yeah, this is University of Lisbon. Car number 450, which, if I might say, has pulled some of the most impressive performances tonight. With its own four-wheel drive, completely designed by them, which is an unbelievable task. And how do they perform? This is amazing. This is absolutely mind-blowing, and it's a very, very good run from them. And we will be lucky enough to see a fourth run in just a few seconds. Lisbon, Universidad de Lisboa, car 450, just doing it again and again and again and again. This guy is impressive. I think we might have some very near colleagues from the Nova Base team from Lisboa. I think we have another university from the same city. No, no, this is amazing. This one's Universitas Gadjah Mada from Indonesia. Really good for them, really. Very nice. Very nice. 22-hour flight, getting here with no transportation whatsoever because they don't have a car here to just be moving around, relying on the kindness of other teams of Formulation, which of course they do have, because Formulation is all about this Formulation spirit and just getting here and getting the car to run. Well, that's you can hope for more, really. They must be over the moon. And there you go, heading for the second run. Very cool looking car indeed. Very nice for them, really. We're now approaching the end of the acceleration event. 4 minutes on the clock and it'll be midnight, which is the mark time for the acceleration ending. So we now approach the second leg for Scuderia Mensa, the University of Applied Sciences, Rhein-Main. A very nice looking car, if I might say so myself. And with quite a punch on it as well. This car really packs a punch. Playing mix and match here. Electric here, combustion there. We're now having car 375, University of Cambridge. Slow and steady approaching the last run for acceleration. Let's see what they have to offer as they rev it up. They quickly stall a bit. They can try to salvage the run, and good job for them, really, good job. Again, last run of the night for car number 65, the pretty University of Applied Sciences Rhein-Main, Scuderia Mensa. Silence in the grandstand. It's a bit of a slip and slide, but, you know, managing it nonetheless. Very, very good performance from these guys and satisfaction from the crowd. Really, really good.
Hòstia, tu veus algú? Ja estic senat.
Let me introduce to you, how should I call you? Boss, general manager, main organizational figure.
Call me Robert.
Robert Lopez, the boss for Formula in Spain for how many years now?
Right now, 14.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? This guy has just managed to pull the most extraordinary event here. Not just this year, but you know, the year before and before and before. 14. That makes
2010.
exactly. That's
The first one.
4 years before I actually entered with my team in Formula Student. So,
Which means that I'm quite old.
well, I didn't say that. You did.
I did it.
You did that to yourself.
It's a reality. We cannot lie to
No,
ourselves.
we cannot deny that. No, no, I'm older as well. It's been 10 years since I was competing in Formula Student, and now I'm just the spokesman. That's just doing what I can, really.
No. Doing very well.
Now we have Politécnica de Madrid, UPM.
Blue.
Yep. Because we have many teams from Madrid this year, right?
Yeah.
Like 4 or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, 4 teams from Madrid.
Yeah. And many other from Barcelona, right?
Many other from Barcelona. I mean, what we have this year is a lot of Spanish teams.
Yeah.
A lot. But it's something that we are very proud.
Yeah. Well, we should be, because it speaks volumes of how Formula Student has caught the attention of, Spanish students. Actually, we Spaniards, we love motorsport. It's something that runs within us, as do the Englishmen as well. It's something that it's just very close to our
DNA.
Yeah, exactly. And it's only natural that, you know, these students that attend many universities, they want to form and create these Formula Student teams and just kickstart their careers in the motorsport industry.
I remember all these stories from old men. Eh?
Yeah.
2010.
Please.
Three teams only in Spain. 3 teams. Tarrasa, Barcelona, Madrid.
Yep.
I remember that time. And today, more than 20.
Yep.
Probably we are contributing something on that.
Yes, I mean, for sure. I wouldn't say otherwise, to be honest, because it's a whole show that you're putting here with the nocturnal acceleration as well. This is the most special event. Like, if we have to say one defining event of this competition, I think it's the nocturnal acceleration, because no other competition has this. Well, you know, this kind of vibe and this kind of atmosphere with the cars, with the lights, and this is something else.
Yeah, we have our colleagues, our friends from Switzerland.
But this is this year, right?
Yeah, this year, right. They were saying...
Yeah. But
I was saying, but they are our friends.
Of course,
I was
yeah,
saying, we will try to do something similar with the skip it. That's good to have.
Well, that's the thing. Like, as you know, as many other teams actually progress in the and pop up in the Formula Student environment, so do the competitions. I remember a time where there was like Formula Student UK, Germany, Austria, Italy, and Spain. And now, like, now every country has its own Formula Student competition.
Absolutely.
Of course, Germany is still king.
Right.
That's that's undeniable. Like, as soon as you know a bit of Formula Student, you realize Germany is the powerhouse.
That's correct.
Yeah.
We need somebody that it's on the top and we follow.
Of course, yeah. Well, I mean, this is the clever strategy. Of course, if the top one is always innovating and organization-wise doing things better and better, next year the only thing you can do is not copy, just like follow and adapt into your own style. That's how it should, in my opinion, that's how it should work.
And it's I would say it's the picture that we have in the automotive industry.
Yep.
I mean, the majority are located, and Germany is leading on that.
Yep.
That's correct, and we need to be aligned.
Yep.
For sure, UK too, but other regions. But why not? We are all friends. That's the best thing.
Exactly.
Because we are in contact with all the Formula students, events. We are talking in our councils. I mean, we are sharing a lot of things. That's the way.
No, that's actually very interesting and very insightful. What you have just provided here. As we see now, car 212, University of Cadiz.
Quite good.
Yeah, they have been doing a brilliant job tonight. And they honestly have surprised me. quite a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
to be honest, because it's a relatively new thing.
Yeah.
And if they follow like this trajectory, they could be on top really quickly. In the end, this is what it's all about.
They have passion. They have some kind of South
Yeah, Salero.
Salero, right?
Yeah. I was talking about Salero before with Sevilla as
okay.
well. Yeah, the people at home already know about Salero. And these guys really, like, you can feel the passion.
You see there?
Yeah, exactly.
Midnight.
It's just, it's
Already midnight.
yeah, it's 12:06, and these guys don't know when to stop. Really, they don't have like they don't have an end to the chanting
We
and
can
the applauding.
we can say brands. I don't know if it's publicity. Some kind of publicity, but Duracell batteries.
yeah, these guys are Duracell batteries. Yes, of course. They never run out.
The last door is closed already. Then
Yep.
we have all the teams inside.
Yeah.
We will see.
Any team who's not made it inside for the Parc Fermé of the acceleration is officially not able to compete into the acceleration anymore. Very good run for Cadiz. So,
And
Lucky for them.
I'm missing Albert, some important teams.
Yeah,
I was seeing what is happening with Barcelona.
well,
I don't know.
I have some extra official information, but have you seen the driverless acceleration where they have
Yeah.
knocked out some cones?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, they were so fast that the cones damaged some tensile tensile suspension
Yeah.
for the front wing, and it seems
That was okay.
the front wing was wobbly, and so they had to manage to make the mechanical inspection again, and so it seems as if they have not made it on time.
Well, that's Formula Student.
Yeah, these things happen. I mean, if they happen in Formula One, it's obvious they should happen here as well. These things happen. So really unlucky for them, to be honest. But and of course, as an ex-team member, I'm just a bit sad not to see them perform in the acceleration. But I'm pretty sure that they will come back stronger tomorrow in the autocross.
Did you talk about the last surprise that we have, or not?
I did a quick. It's not a spoiler. It's just a quick sneak peek.
Huh?
I just said to the audience at home, it will be quite a loud surprise. I didn't say anything more.
Not only loud. That's all.
We'll see about that. I'm
Cross
really,
fingers.
yeah. I'm really eager to see them. Really eager.
I'm seeing the far away in the last queue.
So it's confirmed, right? It's going to be the last one that we see tonight. Yeah, that's a nice way to end.
To close.
Yeah, to close this magnificent acceleration event. We now have the last run for Bilbao.
Below.
Yep.
Right?
They didn't do it. I don't know what happened there, but they had some problems with the tractive system, and they had to pull out. Yep, and sort it out. It seems they've managed to sort it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Let's see. Wow.
I don't want to jinx it.
Woo.
Yep. Yeah, no, I definitely haven't jinxed it. This was a very impressive run. Yep.
They solved the issues.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
they did.
Confirmed.
Yep. For sure, they have the electrical sticker on. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we're.
And what about the volunteers, Albert? What do you think? I'm seeing faces of happy people.
Yep.
As
well,
a
tired, exhausted. I would say, not tired. They have been restlessly working to be able to have everything you're seeing here on time, and to have this working as smoothly as possible. And we don't have to forget, these guys are not getting paid.
Yeah? Are volunteers.
Yeah, exactly.
We are volunteers.
Yeah, we all are volunteers. Yeah, but I have to say, my job here is nothing compared to what they do. I just sit here and talk. These guys have been putting cones on all day, or sorting photos, or editing videos, or piloting the drones. Everything, just organizing the teams as well, organizing meals, like everything all the insights, all the guts of the competition, to have it run as smoothly as they have. It's for me, it's extraordinary, really. And it just speaks volumes of the motivation that you have to have, and the love for Formula Student, really.
One small curiosity that I don't know if you better the first one, right?
Yeah, the first one they did. It seems I finally have managed to jinx it, really. Well, that's exactly the same issue that they were facing there in the starting line.
Talking about curiosity, this year we were introducing a new
a new format of cones, right?
Format of cones and lights. You see that there are some kind of paths managed directly. Yeah, they are in the world.
Yep. It seems kind of a runway for the airport, right? And then at the end you have this volunteer with the red light just doing like that.
It's Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have Darth Vader at the end.
Exactly. Yeah. How did I not think about that? I have to be quicker.
Because the Force is with you.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not Darth Vader. I'll be more like Obi-Wan or something like that. I'm more light than darkness. These guys are going to be impressive. These guys are just This is what we like to see.
Yeah.
Well, we love to see everyone, but this is something else. And you can see like the setup of the lighting on the front wing is just mesmerizing. Yeah.
Smooth wave of light.
Yeah. This wavy pattern that they have for us going here. Just
I want it in my kitchen.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Well, maybe I'd prefer it in the kitchen rather than in the living room or bedroom. Maybe. I don't know.
With another color for sure. Not in
what kind of vibe should I expect to get it in the bedroom? You guys make your own ideas. I just put it out there.
Yep. A new setup for the light.
There you go.
We have Paul managing some kind of software that it's trying to make this kind of Back to the Future.
Yeah?
Ooh.
We will have it this year.
Yeah, I mean, the lights are trying to...
Yeah, going on and off. Vizcaya slowly returning.
Yeah, in front of us.
Yeah, to the Parc Romeo. Unfortunately for them, this will be... did not finish for this run. So, yep. But they have managed to put in some times. So
but the previous one was...
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah. That one was on point. Of course, we have now the HBB Stuttgart. These guys, well, we've seen them before. This can only be so good, really. So enjoyable. Even the music has stopped. Everyone is really eager to see. Yeah, drum roll, please, for these guys. Yes.
Oh, chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah, they put the. I think it's the national anthem for these guys. Oh.
Huh?
You know what I think happened there? The second driver was trying to put in a time, just being conservative, and maybe if we're lucky enough, on the next one he will punch it.
We will see.
We will see. We will see.
A smooth warm-up.
Yeah, because like the first and second run were absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely. Maybe you want to say hi to the media team here, just saying the photos. They do the most amazing job. I've been in the media room a few times today, and they have this amazing setup.
And this morning I was half an hour because we were managing there some kind of pending tasks.
Yeah.
And I don't know how those guys can work at -5 degrees
Well, that we
There
have to
were
talk. Yeah.
penguins.
Yeah,
around
we have
us.
to talk with Andrea about that then, because she's the one calling the shots in here,
Yeah.
or maybe screaming the shots.
I don't know if you do the.
Oh,
Yep.
he's just eager to go. He just wants to go.
Yeah. Let's see.
Have you seen in the tire brand there in the Hoosier?
Yeah.
They have painted the
In
Spanish
Spain,
flag.
yeah. I was seeing a picture, yeah.
I was talking to them yesterday, and they have such appreciation for this competition and the atmosphere here. And then, of course, then they have to say, yeah, we love the weather, we love Barcelona, and so on and so forth. But the first thing that they say is, yeah, we want to keep coming and coming back because we really like this competition, this format of, and they said the night acceleration as well. And yeah, they were so happy to just be here. Oh. No, then it seems, well, impressive nonetheless, but it seems the first two runs were where they actually punched it. And not just with this car, but the car from last year, they also did like a brilliant job in the Classic Cup.
I was talking with the Classic team that was expected to have two cars from this. Finally arrived only one.
Okay.
And the guys were, I would say, very happy to be in.
Yeah.
I would say, how to say it, even if they are old.
Old but gold.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now we have Hog Göttingen. These guys just showing the same pace they've done on the first leg. As we now have just...
What is there? Drag race?
I don't know about that. I don't know if it's just drag race or a tank or or a
The army from Romania.
It's
The army from Romania.
Exactly.
I read.
Exactly. So is it Michael,
Right?
the one at the
Driving.
wheel? Yeah, so this is a very interesting story. Well, at least funny, because this guy, I think, it's the undercover boss for Formula Shooting in Spain.
Classic, yes.
He's been coming here for
Yeah.
every single year after year, and this is the last surprise for the night, the last remaining car. Now we can say it, right? I mean, we still have
Probably.
one run for Göttingen missing, but we have car from 2009, if I'm not mistaken, which well, it's a loud surprise because it doesn't pass the noise test. It's so loud that it really doesn't pass the noise test.
They pass the noise test,
Yeah,
but the sonometer
the sonometer broke. Okay. Okay.
There,
So it
there are
passes-
no proofs to see
it
that.
passes our noise test, the one that we like to see.
Exactly.
But we now have University of Göttingen, not really as straight as they could be, but it doesn't really matter to them. As, in the same fashion, they managed to finish the fourth and last run of the night for them. And yes, now finally, our last car approaching the acceleration track.
I recommend for the people that it's in to look at the back of the car.
And the people at home should lower the volumes on the TV, and we should have brought earplugs because and
Nice
look
helmet.
at the outfit. Who doesn't love these guys? Who doesn't love these guys? And the people are just clapping. Oh my God!
Blue smoke.
This is amazing. This is exactly what Blue Streamline means. Oh my God. I'm so lucky to feel
Now
that
it's
we have
time.
the-
There are flames in the back.
I might need hearing aids. I might need hearing aids after that, because that was absolutely deafening. And you can see so much blue smoke. This is a very nice surprise. And yeah, well, the fireworks smell. Yeah, the fireworks smell. This reminds me of San Juan.
Yeah.
This reminds me of I think the shortest night of the year, where we just blow Catalunya up with fireworks and bonfires, just celebrating summer.
Now second run.
Second run for them.
No more smoke.
No more smoke, but the
Mihai
same
was,
noise.
Mihai was confirming me.
Oh my God. These guys were just like spitting fire from the back, from the exhaust. That was crazy to see. That's crazy.
See the one of 111.
Yeah. It's just with this aerodynamics as well. It's just like a missile.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like a rocket with wheels.
Tomahawk, that they live from Romania.
Yeah.
What about the helmet?
Well, yeah. It's all in classic cup fashion.
Exactly.
I think this should be compulsory for next teams to just drive as a classic cup. There you go. Very confident, very confident. We'd love to see about that. We'd love to see that. And there you go. You should be just like, there you go. Just there you go. That's it. Not so far from now, the lights on the circuit will be lighting for the last time tonight.
Something about timekeeping. Probably the cells are broken due to the sound.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, well, this whole night we've been having...
I don't know how the guy is hearing the walkie-talkie.
Honestly, no idea. I almost cannot hear you. So... In a few moments time we will have red lights. Their own and I felt that in my whole body. I felt the vibrations in my whole body. That was amazing. And what a nice way to finish
Right.
acceleration for tonight.
Yeah.
What a nice night it has been. I have been able to talk to Victor.
Yeah.
Very, very insightful comments from his experience. Maybe he wants to do a third one. He wants to do, like, all the people are just covering their ears because it's just, I mean, the level of decibels of this guy is just insane. And he wants to go again. He wants to go again. For this guy, the night is young. Personally, I just want to go to sleep, but this guy, no, he never wants
I
to
know.
sleep.
He was explaining to me what. Now it's time to beat the time.
All right, okay.
First, there are only one driver. Then
Okay, yeah. So the first one was for show. Now the traditional helmet has gone off, of course. And now, of course, safety first. Balaclava.
yeah.
I mean, with this car, it's only natural. Like, seeing that it spits fire from the back, I would also put a balaclava, a scarf, anything, a beanie bag, anything that could protect me.
Even it's a new helmet.
Yeah.
Reminds me all years.
Yeah, for sure. It's it's a really nice helmet, just featuring the checkered flag and the Romanian flag.
Yeah.
So funny to see how of all the people that were watching this car, many of them after the first run just left. It's like, okay, this is enough for my ears. And we have some cameramen here just like covering the areas. I mean, it's just insane, the level of noise. But it's all for the good of the competition and for the good of the event. And honestly, if we're lucky, these guys will come next year with the same car to the Classic Cup again. And claps for everybody. In the audience. This guy is just a fireworks spectacle, really. This is a show like no other. I mean, electric cars are fast as hell.
Yeah.
They're really good. But this, I mean, it made me vibrate everything in my body. So yeah, it's just I mean, it's just something like that we don't see every day. What do you think? Will we be able to see a fourth time?
Nobody will stop him.
Nobody can stop him, really.
Stinks per driver.
But he's a bit selfish though, because there should be another driver repeating this.
In theory, yes. Helmet.
He's the team advisor. Yeah. He can do whatever he wants, and he's the undercover boss for Formula Student Spain. Well, what more can we expect from this guy?
The guy was one of the reasons to do the classic, to start with the classic. He was nominated as a manager for the classic.
Yep.
The knowledge, the experience, whatever.
Well, I must say this is a great idea that he's had then, because I mean, of course, this year is the first year. We have 3 cars that have competed in the 4 with this one that have competed in the Classic Cup, and it's I mean, it's okay. It's just the first edition, but it's a great idea, and I think it's very possible that some of the competitions might pick up on this idea and keep progressing. So,
did you see it? The shift?
Yeah. This one is really a classic. That sounded just nasty, and how great it is to finish with this outstanding run for the classic, the most classic car that we've had in this competition.
Yeah.
It's just been amazing.
And
People
noisy.
Yeah, and noisy. So much noise.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the people at home will hear us talking. Actually, I'm hopeful they will. I have to say a huge thank you to the people watching at home. This guy should go to sleep already. Maybe he wants to go again. Somebody should stop this guy. So this one will not be in the timekeeping. And now we hope this one will be the last, because we are tired. we want to go to sleep, and Mikhail is not letting us.
We need to make the calculation about how many fuel is remaining. Then
I think that's it. At the pace that he's burning it, I think this should be it. Yeah. Just we could do like this kind of bet, right? Which is the fuel consumption of this car. I don't think, I mean, this car should be like 15 liters, 15, 20 liters per 100 kilos. Yeah, yeah, even more. Well, basically, there's
It's confirming that this will be the last one.
yeah, because basically we have no one left in the grandstand. We just have volunteers waiting for him to finish.
He's doing for us.
Okay, then we will appreciate. There you go. You know what? You know what I think? All the dogs in Montmalo are just going crazy right now. Are just going crazy. What a night this has been. What an excellent last run from Transylvania. Very, very surprised with many of the teams that have come here in the acceleration. And one last time, now one last time,
That's all.
for the people at home. Thank you for accompanying us here. I'm very honored and humbled to have been your host for the night. Thanks, Robert.
Thank you to you. Albert, good job. Very good job.
Yeah, thank you. Of course, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, and good night, everybody.
To go beyond and challenge conventions. With the belief that innovations exist to enrich people's lives. That's why we are excited about what's coming. With diverse models, powered by diverse powertrains, for diverse customer needs. Tailor-made for excitement and passion. Because when people come first, their dreams never come second. Opening a new world of possibilities.